Yes, so my people, it's not a small thing. No, the rumor that get to us now allegedly is that they said Pastor Ademiju cried profusely, like he cried like a baby, as Queen Naomi rejected his Lamborghini, that he bought for Queen Naomi. When I heard this rumor, I was shocked. I was surprised. Like, why would this man go into, going this far? He thought that maybe Queen Naomi is a material, she's a materialistic person that he could just buy with a Lamborghini. And maybe because he knows that Oni always give her gifts, bought different things for her, and maybe that is the reason why he also maybe think that with all that Queen Naomi will just be carried away. He does not know that Queen Naomi is not that kind of a woman, and that Queen Naomi is a straightforward person. She knows what she wants, and she knows exactly how she gets it. Now, for the fact that Queen Naomi is not there in the palace does not relegate Queen Naomi to this kind of situation whereby he thinks that Queen Naomi will just jump and just collect Lamborghini from him. Because the fact remains that if Queen Naomi really need that Lamborghini, like he wants only to get it for her, there's a way she press that button that Oni will do it. Yes, because of the love they have for each other, because of how much Oni has loved her and how much she too also love Oni in return. You understand? So now, they said Queen Naomi rejected the Lamborghini that this man bought for her, because they said Queen Naomi told him rather, sorry, that that she does not want anything from him, and that she is not interested in the relationship, that she is still with Oni, and that they have not finalized their divorce, that they are still together and all that. But yet this guy is just paying, just be adamant, does not want to listen to Queen Naomi, does not want to understand what Queen Naomi is saying and what Queen Naomi is telling him. And with all this now, they said, the guy cried a lot, like when Queen Naomi rejected his gift, that they said he cried seriously because he never believed that Queen Naomi could reject his gift. And they said he was actually telling Queen Naomi that he knows that, Queen Naomi has rejected his offer, his proposal, that there's no problem, but the gift is just to tell her happy birthday, because when he was actually coming, he did not get her any gift, that he was thinking that Queen Naomi will accept his proposal, then he will now that he was having a lot of surprises for her, places that he has booked for, that he wanted to take Queen Naomi to, things that he want to experience with Queen Naomi, like different thing that he planned out for Queen Naomi. But the rejection came as a big shock to him, that he never believed that could happen. So that was why his surprise couldn't work out, and now he has decided to just get her a Lamborghini, just to show her that he actually love her, and he love her so much that he can spend his last card for her. So my people, with this all this story up and down and all that, they said this guy broke down in tears because Queen Naomi has rejected his offer, his gift. So now, some people will like, why would she reject the offer? How can somebody give you this kind of a huge gift? How many women, even some housewives, even big men's wife, even this, that, they have not seen this kind of gift. Nobody has gifted them this kind of huge gift. And here she goes. Somebody just gave her this gift on a platter of gold, and she's rejecting it. Some people were saying, who the heck is she? Who does she think she is? She's too full of herself. She's this, she's that. They said different stories, different talk up and down about Queen Naomi, that why would she reject this gift. And meanwhile, Queen Naomi has made it clear. She has been saying this thing, that look, she's not after material. She's not after all this earthly thing. That she is a prophetess. She's a woman of God, and that is her main focus. That is what she's got to do. What she has right now, she's contented with it. She is okay with what God has given her and what God is still giving her. That what does she need again? That she's not after all this gift or these different things. She had enough, and she still getting it. They said she does not want anything from this Pastor Ademiju. That Pastor Ademiju is causing a lot of problem for her right now, because people have started creating content from this issue. People have started making different things, that it should just leave her alone. And even recently from Mercy Johnson's show, we hear when Queen Naomi came out and started saying that she's still a queen, that she and Ooni are, a great parent to her son, and that they are doing their best to see that they take good care of Tadenikawo, and that even the women there in the palace are great mothers, great, playing a great motherly role to Tadenikawo, and all this back and forth story. And with that little thing I heard, honestly, one thing, I just put 1 + 1 together to conclude that actually Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife, they might still be together, but of course, maybe they keep it away from the public notice. Yes, all this speculation going up and down, people are saying that they are no more together, they are not this or they are not that. It might just be a story, it might just be a speculation. It truth remains that I feel that these people still have something going that people don't really know about. You understand? And for her to boldly say on air, like she knows that everybody will hear this, and she says she's still playing, she's still a queen. Do you know what that means? You understand? That speaks a lot of volume, and it shows that she's still very much in love with Ooni of Ife. Yes, the attachment is still very much there. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. Now, if you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button, and also turn on your notification bell. Also, give this video a thumbs up. So, my people, from all indication, from all the back and forth story we'll be hearing, it tells me one thing, that Queen Naomi is still very, very much in love with Ooni of Ife, and she's still very, very much attached to the palace. Aside from the fact that Tadenikawo is there, is the one that that cemented the bond between Ooni and Ife. If we could remember, we know that Queen Naomi has never ever known anyone like any man before he got married to Ooni of Ife. He was still very much fresh. He was naive. She was innocent. She was just everything you can think of in a girl growing up. She was still very intact. It was Ooni of Ife, that happens to be her first man. It was Ooni of Ife that exposed her. She was not an exposed girl. She was just an normal girl doing her normal thing, doing her church thing, focusing on her God and everything. And Ooni just came from nowhere and blew her up, and she just blew up all of it. In fact, when I saw Queen Naomi's photo when she newly got married to Ooni of Ife, and what now happened after few years, a few months later, the thing blew my mind. I was surprised the way she just as if they blow air on her, as if they pump air on her, the way she just blossom all of a sudden. In fact, there are ways you can actually know when a woman is still very, very much there, when a woman has not been known any man, because in fact, in short, I don't know. Queen Naomi is just is such a wonderful soul. She's just such a wonderful, woman. To say that at this time of, that we could still see a girl of her class, a girl of her caliber before she came into the palace. And that is why when she speaks with boldness, she speaks with confidence, she speaks with everything. And I believe that's even the reason why she left the palace, because she knows her worth. She knows her worth. She knows who she is. And I will tell you that is another reason why Ooni will also love her and respect her and cherish her till tomorrow. Because why? The way she met Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi was a dedicated child of God. She was a focused daughter of Zion. She was so dedicated that she didn't even, she gave herself, out to the gospel. She gave herself out to God, and God just took her over, and God was just using her expressly. Understand? And before Ooni now came into her life, and I believe that, of course, they must have this discussion that, look, this marriage, look how I want it to. I don't. If you want to marry and bring in another woman, please, I don't want. I want to be alone. Of course, she must have her terms and conditions before she go into that marriage. I don't think that she just went into it. Because she will understand this palace things and monarch and their marital life and everything, because of course whether we like it or not, she knows what she must have known, that there are uh, kings that gets married to more than one wife, and maybe they have discussed it and only actually promised her that it will not happen, that it will be only her. But when she now started seeing a different thing altogether, she started seeing the handwriting, started seeing the move, from Oni, like only want to bring in another, Oloris. So she has to leave, because if only maybe started working against their plans, against their agreement, what do you expect her to do? If you have an agreement with somebody and it's all of a sudden you want to start breaking that agreement, you can leave, because this is what you have said, and maybe he agreed that don't worry, that will not happen, it's just you and you alone, and at the end of the day he wants to break the rules. Of course you can actually back down with all due respect. So that is why I will always say that Queen Naomi knows her band, she knows who she is, she knows her stand. That is why she can come out any day, anytime to tell you that she's still a queen, because she was not the one that made herself to leave. Something happened and that was why she left. And I believe that Ooni understood that part very well, and that is why nobody can come out and challenge her on that. If not for these women that are there that does not really know what has transpired, they will just come and started thinking that Queen Naomi is this, Queen Naomi is that, and they are trying to fight so hard to see that Queen Naomi never returned to the palace. So my people, this is the rumor that we heard, that they said, Pastor Ademiju, bought a Lamborghini for Queen Naomi, and Queen Naomi vehemently, like outrightly rejected it, that she is not interested in any gift whatsoever, that she is content with what she has. She's okay. She's grateful to God where God has placed her, and that she will forever remain grateful to God Almighty. So my people, this is the rumor that get to us allegedly, and I said I will also come here and let you people know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you till I come your way again. Bye for now.